Hey followers and fellow YouTubers and other YouTubers, it's Liz. Welcome to part 2 of my What is Transitioning sub-series, I suppose. I don't know, part 2. Now this video will be focusing on FtM, or female to male transgender individuals, also known as just trans males, or also quite simply males. So, if you haven't watched my first video, please go back and watch that. If you're FTM, you don't need to watch the MTF video, but if you'd like to, I suppose you can. I'll give you a second to watch that. Cool, I'm going to shimmy back. So, as I mentioned in that first video, there are several steps when you're transitioning. Now, the first step is obviously the social transition. In trans males, that usually means presenting in a masculine or male manner. This can mean having your hair cut short, like a buzz cut. For some males, it means binding, where you use a specific type of binder to bind your chest to remove evidence of breasts. Some people try to do this with other materials. It is my recommendation that you do not. If you want to bind, buy a proper binder. Otherwise, the results, the impact on your body can be catastrophic. So please, if you can, please buy a proper, well-fitting binder for you. Okay, that's a social transition. You can also wear male's clothes and present in a male fashion. And as with females as well, you can select a new name you wish to be known by. The second step is hormonal. Now, in trans males, they take testosterone. This creates secondary sex characteristics of males to an extent. What that means is that it will start to develop it will start to develop hair growth on the face. You'll start to develop more masculine features. The voice will begin to deepen. The fat of your body will reposition in a more masculine fashion. And yeah, you start looking more masculine. It's important to note that with all hormones, male and female alike, you may not see any results within the first 3 to 6 months. Don't be disheartened by that. It can take years for the effects to fully be visible. So to stick in there, and remember, it doesn't invalidate your gender, how you look like. You've chosen your gender, you know your gender, what you look like is irrelevant. Next step is surgery. Now, the female to male genital surgery is an extremely expensive and long process. So many opt not to undergo those surgeries because it simply is very expensive, and also at the end the functionality of the neopenis is not as good as a standard penis, which is upsetting. And I hope that the surgery is refined, but also they find that there is a bit less pleasure in it, which once again is an issue. But I definitely hope that they refine the surgery and figure out how to fix that problem. The most common surgery for trans males is breast reduction surgery. Now, unlike with females with breast enhancement surgery, trans males do not require to have been on any amount of hormones before getting the reduction surgery. Also, all that's required is one referral from a GP and well-documented proof of gender incongruence or gender dysphoria. Once that's done, you can have that done. You can have the breast reduction and it's all done. Now at the same time, it's not just as simple as taking out the breasts. It's taking out the breasts, but then also fashioning the nipple of the breast into a more masculine shape and masculine size. while trying to maintain as much sensitivity as possible. Yeah. I can't really go into the genital surgery as much as I could about the genital surgery for trans females, because I have not actually been able to find too much information about the actual process for that. So I'm sorry about that, but there are different forums you can go to if you want to look up, you know, what that entails, what it is. But I simply just, you know, I don't wish to mislead you. All I can tell you from what I've read of the standard of care is that you must have had 2 referrals. You should have been on hormones for 12 months and been living as a male for 12 months. And you need to have well-documented proof of gender dysphoria as presented by your GP or doctor, a psychiatrist and a psychologist, or 2 psychiatrists is preferable. Yeah, so as long as you've got all of those and you really want to get breast reduction, then the process is quite simple in that respect. Apart from that, I've got no real other information about trans males, I'm afraid. Now, the reason that I've still done this video anyway is because anyone that wishes to add anything, please do so in the comments. Anyone that has any extra information or anyone that has a link to how the surgery from female to male is performed, please put it down in the comments so that any viewers that see this video can go down there and access the resources they need. Okay, so please, yeah, it may take you an extra 5 minutes out of your day, but please just try typing in something that may help one of my transgender siblings. Thank you. As always, if you have any comments about me or what I've said, please put them in the comments below. If I've made any factual errors, please put them in the comments below so that I can retract them later, because it is definitely not my intention to mislead anyone, and I'd like everyone to actually have the correct information. So please subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day.